Imagine waking up and realizing that the conversations that once excited you now feel empty, repetitive, almost painfully superficial. Imagine entering a room full of people and feeling more alone than when you were by yourself. What if this discomfort isn't a flaw in your personality? What if it's a consequence of seeing too clearly? Today, we are exploring one of the most unsettling paradoxes of the human experience: why highly intelligent people slowly abandon social life. It is rarely a choice made out of arrogance, and it is almost never fueled by bitterness. Instead, it is a journey of lucidity, a withdrawal born from the realization that to belong to the crowd, you must first abandon yourself. We will bridge the gap between two of history's greatest minds, Arthur Schopenhauer, the man who looked into the abyss of human desire, and Carl Jung, who mapped the hidden structures of our collective soul. Stay with me, because the final insight we will uncover is the most uncomfortable and powerful of all. It won't just explain your solitude, it will transform how you understand your place in the world. To understand why intelligence creates distance, we must first look through the eyes of Arthur Schopenhauer. He believed that the average person seeks constant distraction, validation, and noise for one specific reason: to avoid facing their own inner emptiness. For most, social life is a theater of mutual distraction. But the intelligent mind is cursed with awareness. You see through the appearances. You notice the patterns that others ignore, the subtle power plays, the recycled jokes, the hollow optimism that masks a deep fear of silence. Schopenhauer argued that the more a person understands the world, the less they feel at home in it.
Social interaction is often built on unspoken rules of conformity. People expect agreement. They crave emotional reassurance and shared illusions. But the intelligent mind struggles to pretend. It becomes exhausted by conversations that revolve around status gossip, trivial ambitions, and the endless pursuit of fine. Schopenhauer used a famous metaphor, the Porcupine Dilemma. On a cold winter day, a group of porcupines huddles together for warmth. But as they get closer, their quills begin to prick one another. To avoid the pain, they move apart. But then the cold drives them back together. This is the tragic tension of the intelligent individual. You long for connection, but you cannot endure the quills of superficiality and falsehood. Eventually, you realize that the only way to keep your warmth without the pain is to build your own fire, alone. While Schopenhauer focused on the nature of the crowd, Carl Jung focused on the cost to the individual. Jung introduced the concept of the persona, the social mask we wear to be accepted. It is the friendly coworker, the perfect spouse, the agreeable friend. The problem is that the more intelligent you are, the heavier this mask becomes. Intelligence allows you to see the persona for what it is, a functional lie. You realize that you aren't actually connecting with people. Your mask is connecting with their mask. You are performing a script written by a society that values pleasantness over truth. Jung warned that when the persona becomes too thick, the true self begins to wither in the dark. For the intelligent person, the energy required to maintain this mask is astronomical. You have to dumb down your insights. You have to suppress your curiosity. You have to pretend to care about things that feel meaningless.
This leads to what psychology calls existential exhaustion. You leave a party not because you are physically tired, but because you were tired of being someone you are not. Solitude, then, is not an escape from others. It is a return to yourself. It is the only place where you can take the mask off and breathe. There is also a biological reality to this withdrawal. Studies on cognitive depth show that highly intelligent individuals process information more intensely. They reflect longer, question more deeply, and feel contradictions more sharply. What others experience as a relaxing chat about the weather or the latest celebrity scandal, the intelligent mind experiences as mental friction. It's like trying to run high-performance software on a 1995 operating system. The system lags, it overheats. For you, a conversation isn't just words, it's an exchange of depth. You seek resonance, the feeling that another person truly sees the world with the same intensity. But resonance is rare. Most interactions are transactional or performative. When you realize that 90% of social life is based on mutual denial, denying the complexity of life, denying the inevitability of suffering, denying the shadows we all carry, you begin to choose silence. You realize that you would rather be alone with a profound book than in a room full of people who make you feel like you have to apologize for your depth. Modern society has taken Schopenhauer's noise and Jung's persona and magnified them 1,000-fold through the digital world. Today, social life isn't just about being with others, it's about being visible. In the digital age, silence is interpreted as absence. Depth is mistaken for negativity. Reflection is seen as a lack of hustle. For the intelligent mind, this environment is unbearable. Digital connection promises closeness, but delivers a fragmented, shallow version of humanity. You are surrounded by voices, but rarely heard. This is where intelligent loneliness becomes even sharper. You see the performative empathy, the selective outrage, and the hidden agendas of the online world. You see the patterns of human behavior repeating endlessly in 15-second loops. Withdrawal becomes an act of mental hygiene. You step away not because you think you're better, but because you are protecting your inner equilibrium. You are refusing to let the collective unconscious of the internet dictate your emotional state. You are choosing the fertile ground of solitude over the sterile noise of the feed. There is a moment in every intelligent person's life where withdrawal shifts from a wound to a boundary. Initially, it feels like grief. You mourn the version of connection you thought was possible. You wonder if something is wrong with you, if you are broken because you can't just fit in. But as you sit in your solitude, something happens. The noise of the world fades and your own voice becomes clear. You realize that Schopenhauer was right. Peace comes from adjusting your expectations of the world, not from trying to change the proud. You stop waiting to be understood. You stop seeking validation from people who haven't done the inner work to see themselves, let alone you. This is the birth of sovereignty. You are no longer a passenger in social life. You are the architect of your own peace. You realize that solitude is not a punishment for your intelligence. It is the price of your integrity. We promised you an uncomfortable truth at the end of this journey, and here it is. The goal of intelligence was never to belong everywhere. It was to belong fully to yourself. Most people will spend their entire lives running away from themselves, using the crowd as a shield against their own inner silence. You have chosen a different path. You have chosen clarity over comfort. If you feel the distance growing between you and the world, don't fear it. It's not a sign that you are losing your mind. It's a sign that you are finding your soul. True connection can only happen when you stop needing it to survive. Only when you are comfortable in your own solitude can you meet another human being without the mask, without the agenda, and without the fear. Intelligence doesn't distance you from people by accident. It does so by necessity, because once the illusions are gone, what remains is a choice to return to the comforting lies of the crowd or to walk the quieter road of the truth. This is unseen psyche. The road is quiet, but you are not alone on it. Now go sit in the silence and listen to what it has to tell you.